Morning, welcome to build day 7. Just getting out here. Sue-Ann and I are getting ready to go up and get the second load and last load of corn. And I wanted to kind of take a peek at things and see how things went with the blow-ups, and they all look okay, still in their place. My biggest fear is when I have them deflated overnight that we're going to get vandalized. No vandalization. I still got corn to trip over because I've got to get those blow-ups plugged in. Give you a shot like this. Going through the corn. Today, that windstorm we had yesterday blew in some clouds. Scattered clouds, thank God. Yeah, I was picking up the cord again. And trying to plug the blow-ups in left-handed. Come on, get in there. There we go, plugged in. Really should just transfer the camera to my left hand and plug in with the right. It goes quicker. But that windstorm we had blew in some clouds and stuff. And we were afraid it was going to be raining today. Because if it was raining today, you wouldn't be going up to get corn. I'm not going to go up and cut corn in the rain. I refuse. Sue-Ann refuses. But that's going to be on the docket. It's mainly corn today. I don't know how much further. Hey, I didn't need the stick. The ghost went up on its own. Hey, I still got to adjust that one tie strap. I never did get to that yesterday. Probably won't get to it today because I'll forget. But all the blow-ups are up and going and working and somewhat. So, breakfast of the day. Let's see. What do we want for breakfast of the day? How about we go snooty? Bagel, cream cheese, and then espresso. Your choice of espresso. Could be Starbucks, could be Bigfoot, could be, I don't know, what's another semi-national chain? Bigfoot is popular over the Puget Sound area. Yeah, I'm running the maze again. Haven't given you a shot of the maze. We'll give you a shot of the maze. I never even made it over into this part of the haunt yesterday. I have no idea what it looks like. If anyone's been into it or what. It's always good to walk the maze, and I haven't been doing that. Oh, jeez. Can't really think of anything to say. I'm blank this morning. But, like I already said, corn is going to be the major thing for today. Getting that done, and hopefully get the partitions up in the clown hallway. So I'm going to go ahead and put this thing down. Get my tie strap for the ghost fixed. And we'll see you in another segment. Have a good morning, all. Well, we made it back to the haunt. I did not get a full load of corn. It was what we've got left over to do. I don't think we're really gonna need a full load. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I don't want a pile of corn laying around. We've done that in the past. Oh, we need 3 loads of corn. I go up and get 3 loads, and half a load then ends up laying on the driveway molding all month long. So, for right now, I need to get a rake out. I can't do anything right here, but from installing what we installed yesterday, we've got a mess in here, and I can't install any more corn with all this debris in here. So I'm going to need to get the rake out, and we'll get this all raked and stuff back to about here, and then we'll get the last of yesterday's corn up, and then I'll rake out the whole thing. We're going to have a, let's see, what's the best angle here? Partition wall about here going out. I'm going to need to get up, and then we can finish off the corn. So it's going to be the major project for today, is getting this corn finished today, and then we'll see where we're at and go from there. Corn hallway done. The Baldy Jack cornhole is done. Your cornhole is done, Baldy. I got Morgan out here cleaning up the last of the debris. Hello. Getting it into the trailer. And And I did shorten up the clown hallway a little bit. But this is what they're going to have to go through. And my braces I've got up here all have lights on, so there will be light in here. I'll have a couple of lights aimed into this cubby hole. I'll have that scarecrow prop I bought at Spirit on sale in here. So it'll be going off. And then they come over here and they're out and into the Gypsy. Now also I have some of those peepers they're called. They're a set of eyeballs, you put them in bushes and stuff. I'll probably be putting those in here as well when I get into doing lighting. Space them out off and on through here. We'll have that scarecrow, assorted colored lights and stuff. So, ought to be interesting. But that type of stuff won't happen for over a week yet. Still got so much more to do. But there's your update on that. I'm going to take a breather for a second while Morgan's cleaning up her stuff out here. And then we gotta get the truck and trailer turned around, get the trailer into position up on its jacks, unhooked from the truck obviously. And then we can go from there. I do need to go down and hit Home Depot. I need to pick up some 2x2s for using stakes. I need to buy more strapping material. Those are 1x2s. And what else? Oh, I need to get some 2x12s for the rafters on the mausoleum, which is another nighttime project, a quickie nighttime project. So I don't know if I'm going to do that today or keep putzing around out here, or maybe get the clown hallway walls in and finished and what have you. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see what's up. Okay, I'm at a quandary. Went through, Morgan did some cleanup. I did some cleanup, got the blower out, we got the driveway all cleaned off. Got the trailer unhooked up on its jacks. It's unhooked from the trailer or the truck. I'm on a quandary of what to do next. I'm thinking I should do the clown hallway next. I've got a wall that comes off of this one and runs out, you know, to create one of the switchbacks. I've got another wall that comes off of here, you know, and then the entrance into this area is right here in our courtyard area. Two things bothering me though. One, I don't have any more of this strapping, and since these are freestanding walls, I have to put the strapping on them when I put them up. So I don't have the strapping. The other problem is the other wall that runs here comes off of this and runs out. I've got one more panel I put on, and then the next set of panels is actually the end of the mausoleum. I don't have rafters, and I don't have any bracing. I'm out of bracing, and I really don't want to set up that mausoleum until I have the bracing, or the rafters actually. And like I said in an earlier segment, that's tomorrow. I gotta head down to, it's too close to dinner time for me to make it down to Home Depot to get them tonight, and it's a Sunday anyway. So that leaves me, I can't do the clown hallway, and I can't do the mausoleum tonight. I've got two tents. One goes right where the truck sits, another one goes right here in this area. I could put those up. Problem with that is I need to weigh them down some way. I can't leave them just freestanding at night, overnight, without having something attached to them. So if I'm going to put the tents up, that means I got to put partition walls up in there, which is no problem. I got my light. I've been out here at 9:30, 10 o'clock before, no problem. I could do that, just not skin them. That way, if it does get windy, the tents will walk a couple of inches a little bit, and they'll hit the car and the truck, and the truck won't let them go any further. I could do that. I think that's what I am going to do. I'm going to pull the truck forward, and I'm going to bring the two tents out and get this section of the maze over here built first. At least get some of the partition walls up. And then tomorrow I can run my errands and pick up the wood supplies I need. And no comments from the peanut gallery on that one. But I think that's what we're going to work on next. I'm going to put the clown hallway on hold. We can finish that off real quick tomorrow. And we'll work on the pirate, because the 2 tents I'm putting up are going to be for the pirate display. And it will frame out the mausoleum, it will frame out the courtyard, so I'll actually be getting 3 areas done, you know, eventually. And then I'll leave this front end for the graveyard. But I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to work on getting those 2 tents up and see where we are from there. I'll probably work out here a little later tonight. I do have a small project in the shop to do, but that ain't gonna take long. That didn't take long. Swan gave me a hand and got 2 more tents up. Now I have 1 more tent left, and on my map I have it set to go right about here. Only thing underneath of it is a graveyard, and actually the entrance, which is over by the bush there this year. They come in and swiggle over this way, and then all this area out over this way is graveyard. That tent is an optional tent. We might use it if we end up with nasty weather. And we're open even with nasty weather. And it's kind of nice to have a tent to stand underneath when it's pouring rain. So I'm not sure if we're going to put that up or not. So these might be our last 2 tents. And this is actually, both tents are going to be used for the pirate display this year. We're going to have the ship's wheel in this tent, and underneath the blue tent over there is going to be the bar scene. So ought to be interesting. Hopefully. But I think for now I'm going to get started with putting partition walls up. I've got a few partition walls here that I can use, and then I'm going to be forced to have to drag them out from the back. So I'm debating on whether I want to go ahead and start dragging them out from the back now, or put these up now and then drag those out. I haven't decided yet. Good evening, people. And we're doing the normal wrap-up out here on the porch. With the mausoleum, inside of the mausoleum done. No use going out into the shop to work on it. Though I do have a couple of other little projects I do need to work on. I'm taking it easy tonight. As soon as we get done with the wrap-up, I'm going to go in and upload you guys to YouTube. Edit and upload. Maybe get to bed before midnight. For a change, I sure as hell could use it. We got a crap ton of stuff done in here today. The most major one, that corn hallway. We ended up getting the 2nd load of corn today. And we used every bit of it and got the hallway finished. We also got the last 2 tents up. And, oh, I guess I should show you what we got done. I haven't even showed you yet, have I? Shame on me. But we got that done, the corn hallway. I showed you that earlier. And if you'll notice, this is the back side of my mausoleum. I ended up actually having to put a portion of it up so I could start running the wall here, and this is where I ended up stopping at. But we got partition walls up there, and I don't know if those are showing. Backside of that tent. And then I know this isn't going to show at all. You can't see it. You'll get a look at it tomorrow. But anyway, we got the partitions up. Here, some of the partitions up. But it was a lot of work. A lot accomplished today. Tomorrow is going to be even worse. There's going to be some major changes in the haunt. I do want to touch on a major mistake I found. You guys know or most of you that follow the channel know that I map out this haunt every year on graph paper. I have the measurements for the yard, the driveway, the gardens, and everything written down on a tablet. And usually, you know, I'll have a problem where something's off by about a foot, maybe 2 feet at the most every year. This year, the whole driveway section is off. I don't know what the hell's causing it or what, but I noticed it first with the clown hallway. All my hallways this year are 3 foot wide. All of them. All my doors, are, with the exception of the one going into the witch, are 3 foot wide. I got in here and I put up that little partition wall there, which is the entrance to the corn. I got that measured out at 3 feet. Now I got to look, and the rest of the hole here seemed awfully wide. It should only be 6 feet. And it's not. It's 8 foot across. So that means when I put in my other stub wall from here out to create, you know, the switchback hallway, the hallways are going to be 4 foot wide instead of 3 foot wide. And then I got to look in here on my map. It called for a partition wall here to here, 2 foot wide partition wall, but it was supposed to be attached to this wall. And I got to looking down here, my hole or doorway going from the courtyard here into the clown was off by almost 2 feet. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? Not only am I off 2 feet north to south, but I'm off 2 feet by east to west. So I ended up throwing in a 1 foot panel, which shrunk it up. Still not quite 3 feet. It's 3 feet 7 inches, so it's still a little more than what it should be, but it's fine. Wife and I both agreed a 4 foot doorway ain't gonna hurt nothing, and there's a curtain that hangs there anyway. But it also threw me off on these 2 tents. These 2 tents, according to my map, are dead on in spot, but the mausoleum here, the back of the mausoleum, is supposed to be up against this leg, and it's not. It was actually 2 feet off, a little over 2 feet off, 2 feet away. So I added that one. I mentioned I added that one extra panel to it. So it threw me off on the pirate display, which is fine. I went and added an extra 2 foot panel here to give me my doorway I needed. But what this is going to do is, I was only supposed to have a 4 foot wide cubby hole here for the ship's wheel. I'm actually going to have a 6 foot wide cubby, which I like a lot better anyway. So it's basically increased the size of my pirate display. Moving the mausoleum back a foot or two has increased the size of the graveyard, which I like anyway, because I thought that was way too small. So, you know, I'm benefiting all the way around. It's throwing me for a loop, because now I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough partition walls to do everything I need to do. But, anyway, you know, so I'm getting some nice benefits out of the mistake. I know after Halloween's over, I'm going to have to sit down with those maps, because I'm curious as all hell where I screwed up at. Somehow I made a mistake when I was laying out the maps, and this year it's a pretty drastic one. So I'm curious what the hell I did to screw up. I know I don't screw up that bad. But anyway, you know, minus that, you know, it caused a little head scratching. It's like, okay, what the hell is going on? And going back to the map, and no, everything is right where it's supposed to be at. Tents are in the right spot. I got the correct number of wall panels out, but I'm short here or too long there. And it's like, huh? What the hell? So, but anyway, we got it taken care of. We're shooting, let's see, tomorrow is Monday. We're shooting by Wednesday to have the maze totally complete, fencing and everything. So I've got 3 days, you know, to finish the maze up, and then it's going to be into decorating mode, and that means getting all the props and everything out here. So anyway, that's what I'm shooting for. Past that, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. We'll close out the vlog. I'm going to go in and get it edited, get it uploading, take a shower, and try to get to bed early. It's 9 o'clock now. I want to go to bed early. I got 3 hours to get you guys something to watch tomorrow. So, see you in the funny papers all. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.